read all about our friend JJ. And start by telling everybody your big, long name.
Jacob Lee Young.
Nice job. And we had to talk about this yesterday, that your real first name is Jacob, but you go by JJ, right? Yeah, and sometimes he asks me to call him Jacob. It just depends on the day. I love it. Well, tell everybody, who's that handsome guy in the first picture there?
Me.
I love that picture. It looks like you have your hood up. Were you getting ready to go outside?
Yeah.
Yeah? What were you going to do when you went outside? Were you
Ride my bike.
ride your bike? Do you love riding bikes? That's awesome. And do you ride, excuse me, all by yourself?
I ride
Yeah.
all by myself with no training wheels.
What? No training wheels already?
I started with no I didn't even use training wheels. I started riding bike with no training wheels when I was 3.
High five on that, and you've
Or
never
4.
had them. That is impressive. That's a good way to start. Just start balancing right away.
And a balance bike on 2 or 3.
That's right. Balance bikes are such a great invention. They're really great. Well, JJ, I love to hear that. And do Mom and Dad ride bikes sometimes with you? Do they have bikes?
Yeah.
That's so fun. I
My
love
dad
it.
has 2 bikes, but my dad shares a bike with my mom.
Oh, your dad's a good share. That's awesome. Glad to hear that, Mr. Young. Very fun. All right, well, let's come over to your fascinating facts here. And do you want to read them for us?
I am 5 3/4 years old.
That's right. And when's your birthday?
July 20th.
It's creeping up. It seems, he keeps saying it's taken a long time, but it's coming. This summer you'll be turning 6. But I love that you knew you were 5 3/4. I think that's awesome. And tell everybody, where do you live?
Wayne, PA.
Awesome.
Kindergarten.
Great. And who's your awesome teacher?
Mrs. King.
Oh, thanks. And tell everybody, how do you come to school in the morning?
By bus.
By bus. And what's your bus number?
Bus 23.
Excellent job. And tell everybody, who are all the members of your family?
Mom, Dad, me, my little brother,
And what's your little brother's name?
Aaron.
And how old is he?
2.
Two.
2 and a half.
2.5. Yeah, I've got to meet Darren a couple times. He's a cutie pie. One day he'll be here in New Eagle too, I hope, in my class. That would be fun.
He is going to be in it.
Yes, oh, I hope so. And tell me, do you have any pets at your house?
I used to have a cat.
Did you, but not right now.
By my old house. But when I moved in, I gave away my cat to someone else.
Gotcha. Well, I'm sure they're taking great care of him. And if you could get another pet, what kind of pet do you think you might like to have?
A cat.
Go do another cat. Cats are wonderful pets.
Yeah.
They're really awesome. So
When
big
my
pets,
little
too.
brother was 1 and 0, he kept touching the cat's tail.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And how did the cat like that?
It runned away.
It runs away, yeah. Cats don't like people messing with their tails too much, but
I was just chasing my cat and he was running up the stairs in my old house. I had holes in my stairs and it didn't even floss through.
yeah, what a cool cat. Well, I hope you get another cat one day. Now, you want to tell us, what do you want to be when you grow up there?
Cop.
A cop. I love it. What do you think would be so awesome about being a cop?
Someone in my family did.
Who was a cop in your family? Do you want to tell them? Tell everybody? Do you remember? No? Do you have somebody in your family who's a police officer?
Uncle Eric.
Uncle Eric is a policeman or a cop. That's awesome. And do you ever get to see any of his stuff? Yeah? That's neat. Does he live close by or does he live far away?
He lives in Arizona.
Arizona, that's a far away, but how awesome he's a policeman. Well, I think you'd be an awesome cop. You know why? Because JJ can run so fast that if a bad guy was trying to get away from JJ would totally catch him and tackle him and take him down. Handcuff him, take him to jail, right? That would be really fun. That's probably an exciting part about being a cop, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, very fun. Well, I love it. Well, I hope one day you grow up to be a cop because I know you're going to catch all those bad guys because you run so fast. So that's great. Well, JJ colored a really big heart over here. And tell everybody, how do you show other people you care?
helping them.
By helping them, and you're a great helper in my classroom. I love it when you help your friends when their pencil boxes spill or help me pass out papers. You're a really good helper. Tell everybody there why you're a star.
I can climb.
Because you can climb, yes.
One time I went to the climbing gym and I climbed up the grown-up wall all the way to the top.
No way. Would you think that was as tall as our ceiling or taller?
Taller.
Whoa.
Yeah. But it was like this and then it went straight up.
Oh my gosh. And were you using your hands and your feet?
Yeah, but my dad was helping me with the rope.
That's great though. And are you a climber too? Do you like climbing?
Yeah.
Fun. And did you just go to the one in Oaks, the Philly Rock gym there? Yeah. That's fantastic. I've only tried it once and I'm not good with heights, so I did well. I got to the top of the beginner wall, but that was as good as that was as much as I wanted to do. So that is awesome. Now, do you and Dad ever go out into like a park or and do like climbing on rocks out in nature? No, that'll be next. How about you, Mr. Young? Have you been out and done some climbing outside?
Yeah.
So fun. I love that you're passing that on to him. That's really cool.
I saw a video of a baby. My neighbor can climb up his crib.
Can he really? Well, you can tell he's his father's son since your dad's a climber and now your brother's a climber.
Yeah.
That's funny. I have a feeling you probably climbed out of your crib too. Is that
Oh, yeah.
true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got lots of energy, this guy. I can see that. So fantastic. Well, I hope one day you're out there climbing mountains. That would be so fun. Well, let's come on over to this beautiful blue box that you colored there, and can you share some of your favorite things with us? What's your favorite color?
Gold.
Gold. I love it. That's an unusual one. Good choice. And then what's your favorite animal?
Cat.
Cats. I had a feeling that was coming. And how about your favorite food?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. What a great choice. And watermelon season is upon us. When it's so hot and you eat a nice cool piece of watermelon. It's the best
I eat
ever.
watermelon on my birthday.
You do. I bet you do. They're nice
And my birthday is on in a swimming pool.
Oh my gosh, that's fun. You're lucky to have a summer birthday because then you get to be outside and swim and
My birthday takes all day and all afternoon.
all day long. You're celebrating all day, Mr. Young, whether you knew it or not. I love
And we
it.
stay outside.
Do you all
That's
day
not
long?
inside.
Oh, it's going to be the best day ever. You're going to have some friends join you too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to have so much fun. And how about your little brother? Can he come too?
Yeah.
You're a nice
He
friend.
came last birthday.
Did he? And does he know how to swim yet?
No.
Does he have like a little floaty he wears or
Yeah.
anything? Yeah, that's cool. So he
I
gets.
don't know how to swim.
That's okay. You know what?
I would know floaty.
Yeah, floaties are great. And 5 is like the perfect time to learn how to swim because you know why? Because now you're like this big kid in a big school and you can do a lot of things and it's a good summer to learn how to swim
But
on your
I
own.
need for sure. I like to need a. If I want to swim underwater, I would rather go to goggles on when you can. When you can.
Get water in your
Your
nose.
nose.
Yeah, and
But I
goggles.
don't like water in my nose.
Yeah. Do you know that when my son was learning to swim, he didn't like water, so we bought him a mask and he learned to swim underwater. But he never liked swimming underwater because he always got water in his nose. He forgot and sucked up in his nose. So we did a mask. So yeah, totally get a mask. That's great.
And I just put my head in the water and you just go in from the this, you just go in.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I hope you get a mask, and that way you'll be the king of underwater swimming.
I do.
Good. You're already set then, right? Awesome. Shh, friends, we'll hear about how well you can swim later.
Sam has
Okay.
more than just one.
Yeah.
Sam has this thing that goes out and out of me, but he's underwater.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I love it. Well, let's come on up and let's keep going with your favorites here. Can you tell everybody what your favorite book is?
Star Wars.
Star Wars books. No surprise there. And tell everybody, do you have a favorite sport?
Soccer.
Soccer. And are you going to play soccer again in the fall?
I signed up for soccer practice.
I love it. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun. With Enzo. Very fun.
I'm gonna sign up too.
Now tell everybody, if I don't know what's coming here, what's your favorite thing to do at school?
Play on my
Ah, I knew that was coming. He's the king of coding. And I'm excited because guess what next week we get to do?
what?
We get to play with the Blue Bot. Our Blue Bot is ready to go. We have this new coding bug that they have to program to follow.
Today?
No, next week.
Cool.
But a mat, and then they have to, like, we ask a question and they have to program the bug to find it. It's pretty cool. So I'll show it to you before you go.
Okay.
All right. So that's awesome. So the iPad is going to be helpful in that because there's an app on the iPad for it too.
Yeah.
Now, what's your favorite thing to do when you're at home?
Play with my friends.
I love that. Do you have a lot of friends that live by you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a lucky guy. That's awesome.
I have an 11-year-old friend that lives on my street.
An 11-year-old friend.
And 9.
And 9, that's fun. It's fun to play with bigger kids sometimes. It's awesome. Well, JJ, we're at my favorite part of our presentation today. This is when we get to hear all the super cool facts about you. So tell everybody, what's super cool fact number 1?
I can drive a bike really well.
Nice job. We heard what a great bike rider you are. That's awesome. And what's super cool fact number 2?
I like math.
Oh my gosh, does he ever like math? He is the king of math. Problem solving, adding, subtracting, nothing is hard for this guy.
That's me.
Awesome.
I go ahead sometimes.
Yeah, you do. He likes to work ahead because he knows what to do. He's pretty smart at math, so. And then tell everybody, what is number 3?
I can count in Chinese.
What? You can count in Chinese? That's awesome. Do you think you'd be willing to count to 10 to show us?
No, I can count to 20.
You want to count to 20 in Chinese?
Or 10.
Okay, well you pick whatever you're comfortable with. How about we do 10?
Because the numbers that go to 20 are harder.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, well how about can you do to 10 for us and let us listen? All right, listen closely.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。
Gosh, give him a big round of applause. Now, do you know other words or other things in Chinese?
I forget.
That's okay. And how did you learn to count in Chinese?
My mom.
Oh my gosh.
My mom grew up in a world where Chinese people and
That's right. So your mom grew up and she speaks Chinese?
yeah.
And now she can teach you. That is awesome. Chinese is a very cool language, and I'm impressed that you can count in Chinese. That's awesome. I love that she's sharing that with them. That's fantastic. I love it. Well, friends, we have learned a lot about JJ today. And before we take compliments from you guys, I want to ask Mr. Young a quick question. So we know JJ's awesome at lots and lots of things, but we didn't know if there was something that you and Mrs. Young like about JJ that you think he's really good at, or something that you guys just love to do with him that maybe you could share with us that maybe we didn't hear about today. I know it's hard to pick one thing because there's so many awesome things about him.
Sometimes I'm very impressed when he surprises me with being a good helper, where he'll say, "Oh, here you go, Darren." He'll just share something with his little brother without anybody asking, or he'll just help without anybody asking, and I'm always very impressed with that.
That's a nice thing. It's nice to see them getting bigger and bigger and more mature.
Yeah.
That's awesome. He sounds like he's a good big brother. So
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that. That's a great one. Well, friends, I know you have some compliments that you want to share with JJ. So JJ, everybody gets one turn. And just a reminder, friends, a compliment is something about JJ or his presentation today. I know you like to make connections with what you like, but remember, compliments are all about JJ, okay?
Ben, I like all of it.
Super compliment. And just a reminder, remember to say thank you for nice compliments.
Thank you.
Good job.
Sam, I like that you can speak Chinese. Thank you.
Awesome.
Justin, I like the movie. Jackson, I like how you colored in the line.
Yeah, I think we should point out that JJ colored in every inch of his poster, which is phenomenal. That is the most colorful poster I've ever seen, and I love it.
And like the inside of the rectangle.
I noticed that.
And in the words.
It's got like a shine to it. It's such a pretty
And
poster.
marker in the stars.
Yeah, You did a great job. It's so, so colorful. Excuse me. All right, another friend with a compliment.
Theo, I like how your smile is always so big.
Oh, that's a great compliment. He has a great big smile, doesn't he? Nice compliment.
Vanessa.
Great compliment.
Grayson. I like how you have a big smile. Jack. I like that you can count and check beats. Mia. I like the whole thing. I like that you can count and check beats. Dean. I like the whole thing, and I like how you cover. I like you like gold.
Nice job, thank you. Good job.
Julia. I like how you colored it going in, and I like how you can count trees.
Looks like TJ and Enzo.
TJ. Dolphin. And if you want to swim, I can swim in the deep end, and I'll teach you.
Ah,
From the mile.
all right. Do you like that JJ likes to swim?
I'll
Right, but remember, compliments are not about you. They're supposed to be about JJ. So
I
let's try
also
to
like it.
turn it around there.
I also like this one too.
Yeah, swimming's so fun. I love it. And did everyone get the chance to give a compliment who wanted one? All right, and I always like to be the last compliment you get, but I love how amazing you are at math, and I love how your reading is going so awesome too. You're not just amazing in math anymore, but now you're amazing in reading and math, which is wonderful. And one thing I really love about JJ is I love the enthusiasm he brings when we're learning about bears or in science. He's just so anxious to learn, and he asks awesome questions. So I love that about him. So we had a great time today, JJ, learning all about you. And let's show JJ how much we loved his presentation with the world famous Mrs. Troy's firecracker applause. All right, get your fuses up there. Light those fuses.